and you want to buy some boots. So you really just want to buy a nice high quality pair of boots, insulated ones, going to keep you nice and warm, and you can still go pretty deep in the water. You don't really need to go deep though. Then once it gets to the point where you've been trout fishing for a while, you want to spend a little bit extra money to keep your time out in the water a little bit more enjoyable, but not getting cold. Buy yourself a pair of waders, and that'll be it. You'll have that pair of waders forever until you end up ripping them or they get too small or something. So anyway, we're down here at the lake, and I'm going to show you guys how you're going to want to fish this. So in a river, I would be looking at currents, like the bubbles. You would see bubbles. So what I'm going to do, I like to hold my rod above my reel so I can actually feel it a little bit better. I take my line, cast it into the water, and what that current is, this lake doesn't have any current, but what that current will do is it will start drifting it. It will drift it right down, and what I'm going to do is towards the end of my drift, like once my line starts getting tight, like really tight, I'm going to start dragging it. I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to drag it out of the bubbles. I'm going to drag it into the current, into the slower moving current, and then I'm going to reel it up. Because what sometimes happens is the fish are at the very end, they're kind of sluggish, and if you just kind of move it out, basically what happens in that current, this is just getting pushed and smothered down to the bottom. Once you move it out, this thing kind of goes up and it starts floating around. It just gives you a different perspective for the fish, and there's different techniques that you can use to catch them. I would recommend, don't put too much line on your reels. Go out there, I get the Myers, like off-brand stuff, line, like this 6-pound line. I take one reel, or one spool of it, I buy one, for like $2.50. You get like 300 yards, and I put, probably 100 yards of line on each time. So I have about 3 different spools of line. One thing will last you probably the whole entire trout season, unless you snap off a lot like me. But that's what a leader's for. And the main reason why I'm using a 4-pound leader, my leader will snap before my main line, so I'm not going to lose my weight. Just going to lose my hook. Hooks are a lot cheaper than buying these weights all the time, and you get a lot more hooks in the package than you do these sinkers. You only get like 8 of them, so snap your main line like 9 times, you're done. You're done for the day. So, also remember, watch out for the limit. And also, if you're river or lake, if you can use live bait. I know a lot of the rivers around here, I can use live bait. All the rivers around here, I can use live bait, like worms, stuff like that. Salmon eggs, I can use all of them. But you really want to make sure. Go onto the DNR website, search up the river or body of water that you're fishing. Make sure that you follow all the regulations. You don't want to get in trouble with the state boys out there, and then that'll probably ruin your fishing experience for the rest of the day and probably the rest of the year if you get your license taken away. And those are just some helpful tips to help you out on the water and save more time. And remember, this is Chasing the Outdoors. Share with your friends, and peace out.